Call that straight pimping. Go. Yeah, if you could stack them on top of this one, and just sit them in the middle. Yes, sir. Oh, we got about one view up here for all that motherfucking pimping. It had to be Denise. Well, what's up, Mo? What going on? Well, it's your week right here, ain't it, boss lady? They taking me down through there, man. They got some folk holding up a little money on mine there, we. But boy, we sure ain't gonna forget about you, midware. But yeah, everybody back in here from this morning. If you caught the line this morning, came over here like 13,000 pounds of racks. Good outbound. My Tuesday and Thursday, we talked about that this morning. You know, who knew? What's up, baby? We talked about that this morning with that load. Like I said, 13,000 pounds, a little bit less than $4 a mile, about $3.80 a mile. This one here is about 370 a mile. Uh, and what you looking at is thick extruded pipe. I think they use it for water pipe or some kind of irrigation or something like that, but I'm not really sure. That's not my business. But at the same time, that's what you call pimping. Not now I can't I could put it in the title, I had to abbreviate it, but what them old cat call that ism. It's that ism. And what this is 6,800 pounds. Once again, sailboat fuel. What sailboat run off of? Air. What they gonna be light as? Air. That's why we call it sailboat fuel. Little vocabulary lesson for the day. But we about to get this put on here. The first four bundles, they already on there. And we got one more bundle he's stacking over there off camera. He's about to come bring it and put it in the middle for me. And we're gonna get out of here. 5 o'clock Central Time. Y'all saw me this morning. 8 o'clock on the ground all the time. Uh, and we will be getting back, not to deliver tonight, but we will be getting back on the same clock that we started with, also known as album back. We're gonna do another album back with some different items from another shipper, which just so happens to be a direct shipper. Tomorrow, we're gonna see if this slides without the boards moving. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. It's perfect. Yes, sir. That is wonderful. We gonna bump that top stand. That'll ride. That will ride. Oh man, you surgical. You talking about you surgical. Man, you surgical. You talking about hey, plant manager. Ain't a plant. Yes, sir, Richland. Right outside little old Jackson. Coincidentally, about 10 minutes from my house. Yes, sir. Gonna get my. Mhm. Okay.
Take them off at your house.
No. Oh, I had to call my contractor friends tonight. Be like, y'all need 12 of these.
Extras in the middle.
Okay.
The ones with no hose.
Okay. Okay. Well, I let them know they ain't.
That bundle is one row too high. There's supposed to be 18
Right.
rolls. They made it.
I don't
They
think they
won't.
gonna complain.
They won't. They're just
They,
complain.
hey, they
Complain
never
when
complain. Hey,
you got a row off of it.
oh man, like you ain't never gave them nothing before. That's how it is, though. You can do much as you want to do, it'll never be enough.
Pick it up in the morning, huh?
Yeah, pick it up in the morning. That's what it say on the paper. Pick it up in the morning. I thank God for you. You made my out and back a success today.
Right there.
Right there.
Squeeze by.
Yes, sir.
Well, that makes my morning better too.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I won't have to lose sleep over tonight.
Ah, man. I appreciate you. You have a great day, sir. So I just bag around that corner, head on out, though.
Just there beside that. No,
Okay.
turn around. You good? You need any help or
Nah, I'm good. I'm
get
great.
things straightened up for you?
Yes, sir. I mean, I can't complain whatsoever. They ain't gonna bother me. Nah, they ain't gonna bother me. We inside the rail. We got the right amount of straps. It don't get too much better. For you not to say you don't know none of this stuff, you know something. I came in a little bit before 5 o'clock. The broker told me if I got here before 3, they'll load me. But you know, I never listen to that. And I advise you not to listen to that shit either. Because brokers don't be knowing what they be talking about most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. True enough, the person that loads this stuff is gone. But the place ain't closed. And he's a plant manager. He worried about production. He worried about getting this stuff out of here in a timely fashion. He came out and loaded me himself because I asked. The good books say, in most cases, in a whole lot of cases, you have not because you ask not. And I ain't gonna argue with that, so I ask. I ain't gonna argue with the book. The book say ask, so we ask it. And we ask it with confidence and humility with a little bit of humbleness mixed in. Sir, I know I may be a little late. I just wanted to see if I could possibly get loaded today and get this load on back across here. And I could maybe go home tonight, get a chance to see my wife. There's a Malcolm X moment. By any means necessary, you guys. And I do this all the time. How you think my out and back be so successful? How I get back home on 1 o'clock? I open my mouth. What a lot of folks ain't gonna do when they get behind the wheel of the truck. If I can't tell you but one more other thing to help you do well in this industry, a closed mouth don't get fed. I'm gonna say that one more time. A closed mouth don't get fed. I could have easily stayed in Birmingham, which ain't nothing but like 20 minutes from here, maybe 30, depending on traffic, 45. Got up in the morning at 6 a.m., been here at 7, and by being here at 7, I probably would have been back in Mississippi no later than noon, ready to pick up my second load of the day. Well, not my second load of the day, but waiting to pick up another load, probably to come back over this way or head out. But instead of that, I'll be sitting in Mississippi in the morning at the receiver when they open, promptly at probably about 7, 7:30. I'll be on to a completely different load before 9. I'll probably have it off by 2:30 or 3, and we'll have another one on here, probably going back to Mississippi. preferably before 3 p.m. And hopefully everything go according to plan. I pulled it off again tomorrow. But what I like to say about this, especially elaborate on what I said this morning about directs and establishing your lane and everything. Once you get that number you need for that lane that will suffice to take care of everything for the week, what the title said, don't worry about the back end. Let the back end handle itself. You already secured enough funds to make yourself profitable for the week. Okay? Everything else gravy. So you try. And every day you come over here, or wherever your out and back gonna be, you work a different shipper on this side. See what you like. It's my first time here. I called a broker that I used to deal with in another kind of load over here and asked him. I was like, Brother Hood, what you got going on? What you got over there? You got something over there coming back? Yeah, I got a load. It's a hot shot load though, man. You probably ain't gonna want it. I said, what is it? Oh, it's about 7,000 pounds, man, of pipe. And they want it. They want it there by tomorrow. I said, when can they load? Oh, they can load you anytime up to 3 today. At the time, it was 150. And I still had my load on me. I was getting unloaded, but I wasn't unloaded. And I told them like this. With the time constraints, I may not be able to get there today. Can they hold it tomorrow? And if so, I pick it up in the morning and I run it straight through, and they still have it where it needs to be tomorrow, just like they want to. They'll get it sometime that morning. So that's fine. So if you don't get there in time, you can just wait till tomorrow and do your thing. Okay, that's cool. Now, for everybody looking at this and wondering about my load security, this shit finna stay exactly like it is. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is a little more than 10 feet. It's about 10 feet 6 inches. And they said you need a strap in the first 4 feet of the load. They say another strap in the first 4 feet of the load. And they say another strap every 10 feet of the load. Some people look at my truck and wonder why aren't I putting a second strap right here? But if you go to the FMCSA handbook, and better yet, the load securement handbook that they put out, you will see the text. And you gotta read now. This shit about reading and understanding. I understand. Anybody in the comment tell me why I didn't put that second strap right here, and why I'm not gonna put that second strap right here, and why they better not say nothing to me about not putting that second strap right here. Can anybody tell me that in the comment? For all the folk that say they won't do this and gonna ride across the scale just like that, they better not come out there and say nothing. I'm gonna let them do their whole inspection, wait for them to figure out the violation, print it out, write it out, and I'm gonna make their ass go back in the computer and take it off. So why I put it on the little stack in the back, and why I ain't put it on the front stack in the front? Let's get some answer before we get out of here. For 10 feet 8 inches with chopping 290. Give you a very good explanation. But I gotta know what you're driving. Cause it makes all the difference in the world. And it ain't because they feel a certain kind of way about it. It just makes a difference. Four strap within 5 feet of the load? No, not that, Kevin. Cause as long as the load is 10 feet or more, you gotta have two strap. But why do they want you to put that second strap in the first 4 feet on flatbed on a high shot? And Jerry Wiggin, the master of disaster, what's up, my brother? Not too long left, and prayerfully, I'm gonna give him a call later on. I'm gonna give you a call later on, Jay. See what you're working with, see what you're doing. But he hit the nail on the head, the bulkhead. He hit the nail on the bulkhead. But in trucking, bulkhead, headboard, wall at the front of your trailer, all that is considered a hard stopping point. If you have a step deck, the drop between the top deck and the bottom deck, there is a wall that's created right there. That is known as a bulkhead. The reason you have to put the second strap in the first 4 feet is because it holds the load tighter, and in theory, it keeps it from going forward in the event you slam on brakes, because there's nothing on the front of the trailer. Like even with a high shot trailer, you got that open framework up there where it could go through and hit the truck. There's no bulkhead. So even if the load is tall, there is a bulkhead. It didn't say how tall the bulkhead had to be. It didn't say that it had to even be permanently attached. Because most trailers that have a bulkhead that are flatbeds, you can take it off. That front wall on the flatbed, most of them are removable. It didn't say how it had to be on there, how tall it had to be. It just needs to be a bulkhead. It needs to be solid. Not, hold on, time out. Not the stack of dunnage with the chains on it or the strap over it. That is not a wall. That shit's gonna break. That shit's gonna tear up. But yeah, when you run a load like that, it's what they call a bulkhead. So that will actually stop that load from going forward. And I got in total 20,000 pounds of straps on this load, and it weighs 6,000 pounds. And the crazy thing about it is, DOT will give you shit about it on the high shot for not having their second strap on there in the first 4 feet because you don't have a bulkhead. But truth be told, if you put the first strap in the first 4 feet and the second strap at the 5.5 foot mark and the third strap at the 10 foot mark, you're still out of compliance, but the strap doing exactly what they say it should be doing. But technically, by a ruler or a tape measure, you out of compliance. So that's why I tell you guys, do your best, but at the same time, you gotta understand where you at, what they doing, and how they feel. Where I'm in Alabama going back to Mississippi. What they doing, tearing ass up at the weigh station. How they feel like anybody can get it, but especially a high shot. Oh, and also how they feel like that Peterbilt rider. I ain't gonna say he better than everybody else, but they feel Peterbilt rider might be a little more seasoned, a little bit harder to catch that violation on, cause he actually got time, money, and he got his heart invested in these trucks most like. And that ain't always true. Some folks just company driving, the company got Peterbilts, but at the end of the day, that's how they feel. That's how they feel on a lot of occasions. So like I said, I ain't gonna judge how they feel. I just roll with it. And you gotta understand how they feel in all areas of the country, dealing with all different aspects of trucking. And just a FYI for all them real pimp. They in that ism. I'm talking about they for real with these trucks, with that ism. You know the Blitz week next week. I just want to let you know. You might well go and get your shit together this week and have your shit together next week and the week after and the week after that, simply because of the fact that Blitz week is really a month. I wish people start really emphasizing. Well, it's good to emphasize the Blitz week, help some people to get on point and everything like that. But at the end of the day, The blitz lasts the whole month. You can start wondering why all the high shots and all the truck drivers and stuff they avoiding scales, and when you see them, ain't nobody bypassing. Everybody got to go in because the shit already started. So if you finna avoid something this week, you might well stay at home this week, next week, and the week after that. You might well not even make no money this month if you're trying to avoid them and not deal with them. Blase, blase. That's something that's hard to do. So I suggest everybody get their shit together, get their equipment right, keep their mind right, so we can get these violations to stop occurring. Less violation, the more money you make. The more money you make, the better you feel. For real. Tenor. Oh shit, they hit you like that in Texas about that second strap. Yeah, man. They kind of all over the board like that, cause you know they'll do it to a big rig sometime. They'll do it to a high shot every time. I'm trying to be honest with y'all. They're from somebody that went from a non-CDL high shot, shown enough looking suspect out there. They know this 2500, this single wheel trailer ain't got no CDL. But oh, I got a medical card. He ain't got no CDL, but oh, he got a twit card. He ain't got no CDL, but oh, he got his numbers on the side of the truck. Oh, he ain't got no CDL, but all his straps in the right place. Oh, he ain't got no CDL, but all his paperwork and all his documents are listed on his ELD. He ain't got no CDL, but he got an ELD. Hmm, I'm telling y'all, when they look and see that truck pulling that trailer, I don't give a damn if it's high shot. I don't give a damn if it's semi. When they look and see a truck pulling the trailer, they don't see nothing but dollar sign. When they see a dually pulling a trailer or a 2500 pulling the trailer, they see dollar signs that add up faster because the inspection is shorter, quick, sweet, to the point, and they can fuck your number up in one stop. People think, and I'm gonna leave it at this, and I'm gonna get on out of here. Just a gem for those that think about jumping in and hear people talking about safety scores and all that. I say this 1,000 times before. The safety score is based up on the percentage of good and bad. If you got one good, one bad, you at 50% bad. They don't never want to talk about the good stuff, but you're at 50% bad. And the national threshold is about 20%. So if you think about you got two inspections, one good, one bad, you at 50%. What would it take you to get back? Now you got two inspections. How many more good inspections would it take you to get down to 20? It would take three more good inspections. And then you would be 80% good, 20% bad. But as I said, the threshold is 20. And when I say the threshold for the AI in the computer to say, hey, let's start counting until he can make his score better. We're going to count the days. And if he goes over a certain amount of days before we see a significant change in his safety score, we're going to send him an automated letter to his place of business demanding him to be involved with a safety audit or a safety investigation. Usually it's an investigation. Um, man, said no. Now, like I said, most all this stuff that we use deal with technology, automation. It makes everything good, but it take a lot of stuff out of your control. So get what? You don't have any control about when that violation hits the system and they start seeing that violation, it's as quick as 24 hours sometimes. And when you pass through the scale, now you've become a target because the last bad inspection you got leads to, actually, if you're not careful, the next bad inspection that you will have. Because upon getting a bad inspection, they not only see the bad inspection, they see what you did and they see what was listed. And that will be the first thing that they check when it's time to check on you again. So if you had a bad strap or you didn't strap it enough, the first thing they're going to do is look at your strapping. They want to see, did you learn your lesson, and did you have any corrective action that was meaningful? Did you fix the problem? If you were the problem, did you fix yourself? And they're going to look at that, and they're going to judge you very critically upon the fact that you have a couple of bad inspections or even one that's on there, and they can continuously see that every time you pull it to the scale. So guess what they do? They get free money off you by saying, hey man, pull it around back, let me inspect you. Also, by the same token, like me, when I pull it through the scale, I got bypass, but sometimes they turn the bypass off, and I go through the scale, and they looking, they got cameras, they read the number on the side of your truck, they type it in, and they look at your FMCSA score by your DOT and your MC number, and they look. And the thing about it is, because of all this technology and computers and good stuff, soon as they pull up your record, if there's anything that shouldn't be there, or if there's any type of bad inspections that have happened, they appear in red and yellow on the screen, so they can't miss them. So while they typing in your number and they press enter, before they press the green light to let you leave the scale, they get every piece of information about you. And when they look at your stuff and they see that, not so much that you haven't had inspection, because if you haven't had inspection, that could prompt them to pull you around back. But if you've had inspection and they've been fairly good, get what? They know it's some people in line right behind you to get on the scale that they record don't look like that. So more than likely they're gonna just scoot you on by because they feel like checking your truck is almost a waste of time. Where you at? What they doing? How they feel? Headed back to Mississippi with their sailboat fuel. We'll be back in the spot about, I say about 8:30 ish, and drop off in the morning. Like I said, about 10 minutes from the house, and well, yeah, it's actually 2 minutes from where I parked the trailer. It's about 15 minutes from my house, which is cool. And my load scale on my trailer says it says 15 psi empty, and I'm at 17 psi on my trailer weight gauge, which translates to about 8,000 pounds. So they lied a little bit, but at the same time, not very much. I ain't mad. And my truck ain't even producing boost right now. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm rolling, I'm doing 60 miles an hour, and my truck producing between 4 and 5 psi right now. Truck ain't working, and I'm going uphill. I'm actually going up a hill right now at 5 psi. I'm just saying like this. How do you change the overhead? In certain cases, change what you pulling. Stop overworking the truck and get underpaid. Stop overworking yourself and get underpaid. This load pays pretty much what a 48,000 pound load that goes from Birmingham back to Jackson area pays at 1/8 the weight. I don't know how to put it no other better way, but they call that ism. Straight pimping. But y'all keep this thing between the mayonnaise and mustard. We out here doing it yet again. I'm gonna be at home laid up with something soft yet again tonight in my own bed. Shout out to them folk down there in Florida that didn't play the radio. I drove down there Sunday. They didn't play the radio. Got down there Sunday and dropped out, and we're back up here picking up my Tuesday load today. Shout out to folks down there in Florida that don't mind working when other folk don't want to work. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that dude that we just pulled up on that don't mind working. Hey, my week. This is Tuesday going into Wednesday. Tuesday going into Wednesday right now. I'm gonna keep working for the rest of the week. I'm on the grind all the time, but at the same time, once see money gone, Jerry, Jerry, point see money gone, Jerry. This shit almost cheating, bro. Like the shit is almost cheating. And also, we working on something. We working on something, and it ain't little, ain't no type of way small. But we building a community. We building a small community of like-minded individuals that understand. If you have participated in the shadow system, if you have participated in the shadow system, I'm gonna probably be linking up with you in the next week or two. Give you a call, and we finna actually start a small community. Oh yeah, hey Marvin, that's part of it. We're gonna start a Patreon channel. Thank you, Marvin. We're gonna start a Patreon channel. I already actually have the account, and I'm gonna actually put up the wall and everything. But we're finna start a community on Patreon, and we're gonna start a community in some group chats. We're gonna start a community in Reddit. If you want to holler at me on Reddit, look me up. Yeah, man. Please stay on me about it, Marvin. It has, hey, but the Patreon have been done. The Patreon done. I have calendar for all the appointments that need to be done. I just need to add the links, and I'm putting the finish touches on. My wife helping me out tremendously. We're putting the finish touches on it, and we're gonna launch that Patreon. We're gonna launch. Well, I'm already ready. I'm already on. I think I'm gonna start a little community up in there where we can go back and forth, and Clubhouse. I'm gonna start a clubhouse, and we're gonna start a clubhouse where y'all can go in there and y'all we can do this, but y'all can see me, y'all can talk back and forth. We can converse in there and do some things, and then like I said with the Patreon, I'm gonna be dropping some serious gems in there, not like the lives in the morning. It's a lot of stuff, and I tell you, if you do 1 hour consultations, it's a lot of stuff I tell you in the shadowing program, but that's a whole different game. That's a whole different game right there. Shadowing, that's a different level altogether because I'm showing some people and changing some perspectives on some stuff that I need to be in person. I need to be able to look in your eye and I need to be able to show you. Not just tell you, but show you how my day really be going. Cause a lot of folks wouldn't believe this shit now. It look like I ain't doing nothing. Like the crazy shit about it is, Jerry, if you still in here, you was at the spot last week, and you ain't even need no whole week. But you was at the spot last week. Bro, what it look like I do every day? Nothing. I do a lot of shit in a day, but what it look like I be doing in a day, Jerry? I ain't doing shit. Phone ringing out the hook. Mm-mm. Email going crazy. Phone ringing out the hook. Mm-mm. I don't need nobody's doing no mother cold calls on me and trying to sell me on their brokerage and all that old bullshit right there. We have went beyond that stage. So, like I said, we're gonna open the Patreon. We're gonna present y'all with some calendar where y'all can go ahead. Y'all can go ahead and lock in on some times and dates. So when y'all might want to do your 1 hour consultation on some concrete shit, you might even want I got some weird shit going on with my stuff. Message being held for review. Hey, my moderator, you see that message being held for review. If you ever here, just let it go on through. It wasn't nothing bad about it. Wasn't nothing bad on the about the message. But at the same time, we're gonna do the Patreon. Like I said, calendar for the appointments. And we're gonna put on our first nice little low security class, and we're gonna do all that there. But what I'm trying to do is build a community, a like-minded individual where I can share some of this freight. And people like, why you just won't open a broker? Don't worry about why I won't open up a broker. You open up a motherfucking brokerage, get you some customers, and I'll probably run a load for you. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing with a brokerage. Just know that I'm building a community of like-minded people that are carriers and they understand what they worth. And I think that has worth, especially right now, because there's too many people that don't understand what they're worth. And we gonna make the shippers understand what we worth. So if you like the sound of that, and you can get jiggy with that, which adds up to being more money in the pocket, pat pat, put a one in the comment. Throw me a thumbs up. For real. And like I said, this ain't for everybody. That's why, hey, I appreciate that, Braga. And that's why I do the live. And whoever get it later on. And then I do know people that subscribe, be having other stuff to do. They out working, they strapping low, they doing all this stuff while I'm going live. They'll get to see it later. But it ain't a lot of people that watch these videos. You gotta understand, I'm not talking to everybody. I'm not talking to what it is, 9,000 subscribers, something like that. I ain't got that many subscribers. I'm not talking to 9,000 people right now. I'm probably talking to probably about the faithful 100. About a faithful 100. They're really trying to do this. I ain't watching this stuff for entertainment. Cause truth be told, the subscribers I got, if people would actually just check their subscriber list and what they watch and what they don't watch, I probably have less subscribers because I be unsubscribed on a lot of folks stuff because I'm just taking up space because they ain't trying to do shit no way. Whoa, Taugi, what you doing in New Orleans, bro? You close. What you trying to do? What you trying to do, bro? Taugi heavy. You got that motherfucking W9 down there in New Orleans, as they say, down there in New Orleans. I know you down there on some pimping too. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing gears out so fast, it's ridiculous. I ain't got no weight on here today, Taugi. Oh, man, what's up, baby? You made it, man. I seen where you had put the comment. You slightly missed it one day morning. I'm in Birmingham, bro, but like not in Birmingham. I'm leaving Birmingham, headed back to Mississippi. I should be back in Mississippi like 8:30ish, somewhere in there. I started my day at let's see, shit, 7:30. So I'll be back, same clock, blase, 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 and doing my thing. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, on Clubhouse. Look me up on Clubhouse. They call me the coloring book master. Hi, Haver, aka the coloring book master. Time over everything. I like my coloring book. I got my coloring book. Hey, I will stay safe. I appreciate everybody for watching. But yeah, I just come to let y'all see what's going on because being regular gonna get you some regular ass results. I'm just being honest with you, man. And I ain't special. I just don't do no anything. I understand that it's enough freight for you to say no 10 times every day and still get a load every day. See, that's what people don't understand. It's enough freight where you at, depending on where you at, depending on what they doing, and depending on how they feel in their particular area, in their lane. There's enough freight in any given place in the country, if you know exactly where you at, what they doing, and how they feel, that you can tell a broker or answer their email. You can say no, 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 I don't think so. That don't sound right. Let me call you back when I get in touch with my driver. You can say no, 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 and oh man, heck no, that's robbery. You can say all 10 of them things every single day, and you can still get a load. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, shout out All Mile Metal. Y'all think it's a game? All Mile Metal in 18 wheeler every day with the flatbed action, Riverside relaxing with the forklift on the back, macking. I'm talking about straight macking the game, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I wish I could ever build my company up just to even offer a person the type of benefit that All Mile Metal roll with. Woo! You talking about some? Woo. That boy made a deal and got put up on some shit like he got an agent. That boy got a deal so cold. You think he had representation for real? Like, bro, did you have a lawyer do your job application? Did you have a lawyer go with you on your interview? How you pull that off? Favor. They call that favor. They call that holding it down, being patient, doing what you know you're supposed to do, and keeping it 100. Good shit follow you, man. You do right, right gonna follow you. You keep being a slime ball. Get what you gonna slip and fall on your own slime. For real. And why I ain't got nothing good to say about a clown. Nothing. I got shit good to say. I ain't pumping the nuts up now time. I ain't got shit good to say about a clown. Never. I don't give a fuck. He come out here and help me feed the homeless every Saturday. He's still a bitch in my book. Because your track record. Your track record mean more than what you're saying out your mouth. What folk know you for? People know you for being a fuck boy. Get what you is. A fuck boy. A motherfucker know you for being 100, handling square business every time. Get what you is. A straight up business man. And I'm gonna say this and leave it there. They gonna rub some folk the wrong way. If you was a man all your life and then you pop up get talking about your pronoun, get what you will. A dude, you a motherfucking dude. You a fucking dude. You discovered yourself and get what? Your track record saying you a fucking dude. Hey, you better not go in that little girl bathroom. If I see you, all I can say you ain't going up in there while I'm around. My boy said I took flatbed to a whole nother level. It was a beast. Hell yeah. And then at the same time, my brother is out there on the grind. He ain't never waiting to get unloaded. Bro go take a delivery, and I'm talking about day cab. He go home every day. Bro go take him a delivery and got the forklift on the back of the truck where he drop his own freight, get his shit signed, and he what you call running and gunning. That boy skied out. For the young folk don't know what skedaddle mean, he get on down. He dropped that shit, get on down. Lucky's Pine Straw. We deliver. Man, crazy. On the grind, baby. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get off here. Oh, and then just a little small little inspiration. I ain't trying to throw nothing on nobody because you know they say faith and religion is not compulsory. That means I can't make you do nothing. But just a little something for you to think about. If the shit ain't going the way it need to go, and you keep doing the same shit over and over, why won't you change? If the shit ain't going right and you keep changing and the shit still ain't going right, I'ma say this. Why not let Christ have your life? He could do more with it than you can. Peace.